Oh, I just did a whole lot of talking and nobody could hear me. So we should have a good one here today as we're looking to do 100 laps at Daytona for the Daytona 25, the Great American Race presented by Premier Roofing and Exteriors, guys. Let's go ahead and check it out. Tonight's starting grid as I got here just in time. Let me move that. Tonight, starting on the pole, we got Andrew Hurley in the number 47. Let's go ahead and see if I can get a better look at some of these cars. In that number 47, look at that. We got Alfred Denny starting second. Hold on, guys. I'm pulling up different overlays so I can see more. As you guys know, I just jumped in from one stream to another. Can you hear me now? Sorry, I was looking the other way. Something happened. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is, guys. Give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on with my mic, guys. I'm going to sit here and figure it out. But let me go through the starting grid. David Bush in third, George in fourth, Jonathan in fifth, David in sixth, Lewis in seventh, Matt in eighth, Kyle Harbin in ninth, Kevin in 10th, Zachary Cleek in 11th, Sid Butler in 12th. Let's get the rest of them as these guys are coming up to get the green flag, I believe, this time by. James Jones in 13th, Harold in 14th, John in 15th, Trevor in 16th, Greg Wood in 17th, Robert in 18th, John Day in 19th, James in 20th, Christopher Pendle. I don't know. Now he's got me all confused with that conversation the other day. And it's starting 21st. Justin in the 3, starting 22nd. Nobody's wilder than Justin. And we got Aaron Van Dam 23rd, Mike Harper 24th. Bill the Magnet Watkins 25th, Justin 26th, Todd 27th, Jim in 28th, George in 29th, Matthew in 30th, Jeremy Clapper in 31st, and Levi rounding out the field in that final spot as these guys are going green this time by.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. I don't know why it went over that. I'm going to have to fix that up. Let me go ahead and pull the ticker up on the top as these guys are green flag racing. Andrew in the lead. David Bush right behind him as they push out to a little bit of a gap between those two. That's going to allow these other drivers to catch up. And I'm going to work on this mic issue if you give me 1 second. All right, I guess we're going to go with this one. Can you guys hear me better on this microphone? Let me know, because I'm definitely having issues on the other one as these guys up in the front have spread it out to single file. Let me know how you guys can hear me right now in the chat. As we got Andrew in the lead, David Bush in second, Jonathan in third, Lewis running fourth, Kyle Harbin in that fifth position. I don't know what's going on with... I normally restart between streams, but I had zero time to do it between my last one and this one. We're going to figure it out here. First caution, I'm going to go ahead and play with it, see if I can get it working right. As these guys are battling it out, let's go check out this number 3 machine back here, as it looks like... It looks like everything's having a hard time catching up. I don't know what's going on here. iRacing. What's up, Uncle Kenny? Yeah, I'm using a different mic. For some reason, my mic wasn't working. correctly, so I switched mics. I normally reboot between streams, but for some reason, I don't know. So I'm probably not gonna be able to get the other one going correctly. As we jump back to that number 3 that everybody's rooting for here tonight. Number 3 adjusting up to the 13th position, having a good run here tonight. That can't be right. There's something going on with my ticker, because, yeah. The 47, Andrew, is definitely leading this one. So definitely some good things going on here. As the 47 is leading the pack, it's a bunch of follow the leader right now, as we got a long race here tonight, guys. 4 laps out of 100 here tonight. Completed as they cross the start finish line that time by David Bush, Jonathan Golden in that 86, Lewis in the 69, Kyle Harvin in that 32, and the Playboy Next Gen Chevy Camaro there. We got Dozer Dave in the 34 sitting back there in 6th position, waiting to plow his way through the field. The number 11 is Zachary Cleek sitting in 7th place. James Jones in 10th. Kevin got the number 31, Kevin Gibney Jr. there, sitting in the 9th position, and Sid Butler in 10th. Go a little bit further back as Al's dropped back in the pack in that 21. I don't know why. Oh, I know what's going on. I am not. I'm gonna hide. 1 second. Give me 1 second here, guys. I know part of what's going on with that. As we got 32 drivers, and I don't have it rendering them all. It's only rendering 20, which I had more than that. But we're gonna change it to 32. That should fix my timing. All right. Sorry about that one there, guys. Now I should be able to go through the fields without any problems. Now we can go back to Alfred Denny in that 30 and that 21, get a big push from Trevor. These guys are a little ways back. They're about 2 seconds back from the front pack. No hurry here, as there's probably going to be a caution flag. We've got that number 8 of Trevor, the number 16 of Chris Pendle. Justin Weiler in the number 3, working his way. Just Wilder. That's what we're going to go with for him, Just Wilder, as we don't need to change his name around too much for a good nickname. We got the number 4 of Mike Harper, sitting there in 15th, and Matt and Greg Wood battling for that 14th position. Greg Wood seems to be moving back as that top row is working around him. Got the 83 of Harold giving a big push draft-wise to that number 14. Number 14 is going to slide into the 16th position. Robert in the 88. James in the 20 and number 9, and George. Aaron Van Dam's moving up. Oh, we got one through the grass. One through the grass there. Who is that? That's the number 21 of Alfred Denny. What happened to him? I didn't even look. Are we under caution? We are not under caution. Alfred must have had a big push. Yeah, the 88 looks pretty good. Definitely looks pretty good. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to Alfred there. Oh, hooked by the 8 as he was a little high. Alfred. Alright, for some reason my mic stopped working. Alright, sorry about the technical difficulties, as normally that's not normal here. Not like that. We have technical issues, but it's normally operator error. As the 47, Andrew, still leading this one with David Bush behind him. This front pack is pretty much, yeah, slow cut. This front pack is pretty much just sitting in line. As we got 24 viewers up in here, why don't you guys tell me who your favorites are? Levi's sitting way back here. He must have had to start in the pits. That is, not used to seeing Levi that far back. So he must have definitely had to start back in the pits. As he's he's way back. Back up to the front, we got Andrew leading. These guys are definitely gonna be coming up on lap traffic soon. 77 to JJ Timms. Let's go check out the 77 as we haven't talked about him yet tonight. So the 77 up there pushing the 5 car of Justin Williams. And look at there's the magnet Bill Watkins in that number 37 machine, even it says the 2 on the ticker. John Day. Yep, I know we talked about John a little bit earlier. Oh, John's down in the pits. Did he have an issue? That's my question. John down in the pit road making a pit stop. Now these guys have 70% fuel. Let's go ahead. While it's a little bit slower right now, we'll pull up the race info. As these guys have 70% fuel, 3 sets of tires, 1 fast repair, 3 green-white checkers. Guys, it's 77 degrees here tonight. Cool night, so these cars are going to be fast. Let's go ahead and see what kind of speeds these guys are running. Let's watch the second place car, as he should be a little bit faster. 31, yep, we've seen the 31. Oh, pit stops are happening now. Already. Early on in this race. Oh, we got a wreck going into the pit road. Will the caution come out for that one? Trouble on the way to pit road. They stay green. It's out of harm's way. The 53 of David Bush gets wrecked going on the pit road here. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened. Oh, he just locked him up and turned in front of the 69. The 69 Lewis, just a victim there. Tough. Pit road. Pit road could probably be one of the most dangerous parts about this race. Definitely could be one of the most dangerous parts of this race. As we're up to the front of the pack. We got Dozer Dave on the outside. Jonathan on the inside as our 2x2 for the lead. 14 laps in the books. Okay. Alright. Just Wilder. Your son's watching. You better do good here. Or your daughter, sorry. I see Sheena, sorry. He should have a good run here. He's got a lot of really good teammates, close friends of mine, so I expect him to have a good group to help push him up to the front. So don't be surprised to see that machine up towards the front late in this race. He is right now sitting back here, just outside the lead. Definitely an easy enough place to get up to the front, as Mike Harper, Levi's best friend, is sitting right behind him. Got 26 viewers, guys. What's up? Make sure you like and share. Let me know where you're at and where you're watching from. That'd be awesome. As we got 18 over on Facebook, 6 on YouTube, 2 on Twitch. Make sure you guys share and like these streams. So back up at the front, we got Dozer Dave in the lead. Yeah, don't die. Don't die. Massachusetts, what's up? Nice. Yeah, so Angel is a good friend of mine. He wasn't able to make the race, which is sad for him, as he helped set up this league. But he's got some moving things he's going to have to do. Pennsylvania, Virginia, good. It's always cool to know where people are at. I mean, this is the cool thing about iRacing. It's a big family. It brings everybody together. There's contact.
Pendle gets turned around. That's going to bring out a caution. Pendle.
The yellow
Oh,
flag is
caution flag is out as Wilder gets caught up in that one. Tough one here tonight, guys. Look, guys, don't be afraid to ask questions. Say you want to see a certain driver. This is just as much a stream as it is a broadcast. So, I get that. You know, I used to bring my computer with me when I went on the road, and I would race from the hotel rooms. Pretty sad, right? Chris definitely has issues here. Let's see if we can figure out what oh, that's a little late in the run. We're going to go back a little bit. Let's rewind this. Oh. Looks like Chris came down on Dozer Dave and just lost it. And, oh, Wilder, just a victim. Runs into Pendle. Oh, more victims. Victims everywhere. Greg Wood caught in that one. Chris is single-handedly does marble have effect? Oh, like the marbles on the track? I mean, it does definitely drive differently when you get up there. I don't know if it's necessarily 100% accurate, but it definitely does drive differently up there. Let's see. Who are people asking for? We're going to see Parker and Golden. Let's see. I'm just going through. So I notice it more on dirt racing than I do asphalt, but the grip level is different when you run a little high. On a track like Daytona, it's not going to make a huge difference, but it definitely makes a big difference on dirt racing. Jonathan. Oh, there's Golden. There's Golden over there in that number 86 Koolaid machine. Let's see. I'm looking to see. I don't see Parker as 07. Let's go check out the 07. Where are you? '67. I'm going to try and keep up. Look, guys, we got 30 people in the chat. What's up? Yeah, I know it's early. That was a rare mistake out of Chris. Chris is normally a pretty solid driver. 67, John Day. There you go. Let's go. I'm just looking through, trying to catch all the names. There's the 07. Let's go check out that 07 back there. This is cool too because it gets me an opportunity to meet a lot of these people. What's up, Angel? What's up? It gives me an opportunity to learn a lot of these drivers. I mean, a lot of these guys I've been running with and I've broadcasted and I know these guys. But about half of this field, I have no clue who they are. So I'm still learning all these guys. Alright, how close can we get on the 67? Alright, we're going to go to the 67 machine, a John Day. There's a good view of it. We can do this one right here. Is that close enough for you? We got you, Laura. We got you. Do far chase, close chase. Is John? I expect John to have a decent day. He's pretty good. He likes to run up front in that Mustang. That is a sharp looking paint job though. Like a lot of people, I don't know how they feel about those colors, but I think it looks good. That's a good looking number 67. as these guys are going to go green flag racing this time by. Nice. That is a good looking car. Definitely is a good looking car. Oh boy. Let's see if we can get to... That was a decent run. I mean, I've ran a couple practice races. These guys have been getting used to running together. Like I said, that was a rare mistake out of Chris. As the green flag is out, James Jones in the number 10. Matthew Francis in the 14 on the bottom. Drag racing down into turn 1 and 2. Go, go, go. Got Dozer Dave sliding down to the bottom in the 3rd position. And Kyle Harbin up in that 32 number 32 Playboy machine, swerving in that 2nd row, giving a big push. Sorry, this thing goes off for whatever reason. I guess I'm gonna have to hit it every once in a while. So big push out of Kyle Harbin. Now he's got the top side. Kyle Harbin gonna try and take the point as he's got the 31 of Kevin giving him a push. That top side's trying to work real hard now as they're side by side for the lead. 20 laps completed. We're 1/5 of the way through this race as we got one down out of the way. That's Justin Williams in that number 5 machine getting up out of the way. Dozer Dave getting back up to 3rd as Kyle Harbin is falling backwards. James Jones in the number 10 to the point. Matthew Francis in 2nd. David in 3rd. 32, 30, 14. Yeah, the 14. Let's see, 32. Where's the 32? Oh, the 32 is Kyle Harbin. Yeah, we got Harbin. He's got the Playboy machine. There's Kyle Harbin being Kyle Harbin. Typical. Yeah, Justin. Yeah, Angel had to move. So Angel had an unfortunate situation where there is less housing than there are people looking for housing, and he's got quite the runaround. Angel definitely has an unfortunate situation right now. Hopefully he can work his way through it as the caution flag is out. Caution flag is out. I don't know what happened, but we're going to go find out here in a second. Ooh! Ooh, the 78 got turned around. Oh, man. Let's go back and see if we can take a look at that one. Yeah, I mean, that is about as unfortunate as a situation as you can have, what Angel has. Thoughts have to be with him. So Greg is pushing the 78 of Matt Langley. Oh, it's just too much moving. Greg got a bad angle, and that takes out that group, and the caution flag comes out. Greg has never done that to me. I'm just picking on Greg. Let's see. So these guys are really trying to get going here tonight. It isn't the easiest thing. This is a new car. This is a whole different process a lot of these guys are learning. Definitely a different animal. I do like these, but the yellow line is your best friend because it's so hard to pass by yourself. So you kind of just stay in line in the next gen car on these big tracks as we're about 1/4 of the way through this first race. Guys, this is their premier race. This is their first race. Again, we need to thank the sponsor for the race, Premier Roofing and Exteriors. Thank you guys for helping these guys put it on, making it able so that we're able to show it. Tonight's sponsor for the event. definitely. I don't know if one of these drivers own the business or not, but usually a lot of times these drivers will help their leagues out like that when they have their own business. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, that number 10 is looking sharp out there. It passed it slightly. Well, there might have been a wave around. If somebody might have had a wave around, so they could have gone around the car. I was looking at chat and other things. But as long as you don't pass them before they cross the line, you usually don't get a penalty. Like the 10 of James Jones could pass him right now, and not get penalized for it, as long as he got back behind him before the start-finish line. Don't forget. Oh, I did forget. See, we didn't talk enough, Angel, but you had a lot going on, and I had a lot going on, so we'll get more information. I'm using my mic on my headset rather than my normal mic. For some reason, my other mic isn't hooking up correctly. Let's see if it works. All right. Now it's working. Nope, I guess it's not working. Something happened where it took my default one off. Is that any better? I might be able to switch it up. I'm trying to get it fixed. Yeah, I'm gonna fix it here in a second anyway, so let me just I had to hide that because that popped up in the wrong screen. Let's see. Can I change? Well, it's got voice. This isn't mic settings. Let's do... As these guys are going to take the green. These guys are going to take the green flag this time by.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. Drag race down the front straightaway as these guys are going to fall in line. See, they're playing it smart here. Dozer Dave in third. Zachary Cleek's in third now on the high side. Can he get in front of Dozer Dave? No. Dozer Dave gets the spot. Side by side from about fifth on back as the front five are now single file. Sorry guys, I am multitasking here if I get a little bit quiet. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with my mic. Other device settings, let's see. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get it here for this race, so this is the mic I'm going to have to use. It shouldn't have asked for a close-up.
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag is out again. We got more issues somewhere in the pack. Let's go see what happened here. Oh, looks like Al was caught up in this one. Ooh, the 20 teammates. I don't know if they're teammates in here, but they are teammates. They are teammates in other series over on Deep Racing, and they run a league together, but the teammates get together here. Let's see what happens. I know Chris isn't a fan of plate track racing. This is not going to be my own. Oh, just a bad push. I don't know. I think it's got to be something to do with that rounded out rear rear end. If you look on these, oh, big hit. Who got him? Who got Al there? Big hit coming in late. Somebody definitely arc braked it there. Let's get back to Al. Where are you at, Al? So, okay. Alright, so we're going to slow this down. We're going to see who this is that comes flying in with the arc brake. Oh, the 78. Still on the gas, just clobbers Al. Clobbers him. Slow-mo is great. Let's get a thumbs up in the chat if you guys think slow-mo's great. Yeah, I know. I'm just surprised he didn't slow down more. He was still flying. Let's go to the 78 again. Let's go to Al. Alright, so we're going to go on to the 78. Where's the 78? Where are you at? Where are you at? I'm so used to that being Greg, and it's not Greg. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm trying. Alright, so let's watch. Oh, it's not going to show me in replay. Dang it. Oh, he is slowing. He just didn't slow enough. He definitely, and that wasn't a full arc brake. So Al got himself a new ride. I appreciate it, guys. I definitely appreciate it. As I think 3 people on Twitch is the most I've had, so that's awesome. On Twitch. Okay, so this is going to be the stage break. Stage number 1. Now, Angel, tell me, bonus points for the stages? Who gets them? Just curious. 100 messages received on Restream today. That's what I just got in my screen. Restream is who I use to be able to show on multiple platforms, guys. What the heck is that? Alright, you know, that's not, okay, so top 10. Top 10 do get stage points. So, I'm grabbing myself a nice cold Dunkin' out the fridge. Oh, did he use up his fast repairs already? Matt, did you use up your fast repairs? Tough luck for the number 78. That's a shame. Well, you know, you could be like, hold on. You could be like Regan Smith. Go ahead and take, yeah, I got 27 right now between all 3, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, so Matt, just remember, you got to find a track like Darlington in that 78. Yeah, I know. It's hard to see, and you definitely didn't arc brake them. I heard you guys slowing down. Just from Al's point of view, it looked like you were still full speed. Guys, that's why replays are so important in iRacing. There's so many times where we're like, right? You're liking that right now. There's so many times when you're in a race and you get in a wreck and you're blaming it on the other person. No way it could. Yeah, I know. I could tell. I heard the RPMs go way down. So there was it's hard to tell what happens sometimes while you're running the car. Sometimes it feels like it's the other person's fault, and it ends up being yours. That's why replays are important. That's why it was important that I went back to the 78 and watched from his view, because when we were on L, it looked like he just came through at full blast. But when we went back and looked at the 78, we could definitely hear that motor sound change, and he was slowing. He just ran out of time and room and got into him. You know, that's just one of those racing deals. These cars are going, what, 200 plus miles per hour down these straightaways? It's hard to get that load up to start with. So replays are so important to go back through and check different angles from different perspectives, especially in a situation like that, because you never know. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, I heard it. I heard you. I went right to when I went to your overhead. I could hear it. I could hear it on the race engine. The race sounds. The engine noise just go way down, and I could see the speed difference. But when you're on a car that's stationary, and all of a sudden, even if you were doing 70 miles per hour, it'll look like you were flying. No, I definitely saw it in the replay. We all did. We all went back and looked. So, guys, if you get into sim racing, if you're not already doing it, and you have a rolling chair like I'm in right now, definitely one of the problems with the rolling chair is you get on the gas or the brake too hard, it moves the chair. Well, somebody told me a trick, and it works great. So my rolling chair, my rolling office chair, which is nice and comfy, now wears a pair of shoes. Just a funny topic of conversation here. Hey, there's another teammate of yours. Angel. Isn't Jeremy one of your teammates? Is Aaron Van Dam in the 99 running second? No, I definitely heard the engine sound difference though, Matt. At first though, I thought you just flew in there, clobbered him, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go back and look. Greg Wood up to the 3rd position in that number 13 machine. Yeah, Van Dam running up front. Greg Wood in 3rd, Jonathan in 4th. John Timms running in that 77 in the 5th position. Todd in 6th. Justin Weiler in that number 3 trying to make it proud, running 7th. Justin Williams running 8th. Mike Harper in 9th. Alfred Denny in the 10th position. Levi up to 11th. Dozer Dave in 12th. Kevin in 13th. Trevor in 14th. Kyle Harbin in 15th. James Jones in 16th. Matthew Francis in 17th. Sid Butler in 18th. Bill the Magnet Watkins in the 19th position. Zachary Cleek in 20th. Harold Barnes in 21st. And Andrew Hurley in 22nd. That'll be all the cars on the lead lap right now. Let's get the hammer down, right? You know, key here is going to be staying out of trouble at the beginning. Yeah, Levi, he's watching the stream. Levi, the pedal's on the right. That's what Uncle Kenny said. Get on it. So, Levi normally runs for my team in the truck series over at Southern Grown, is now running for Greg Wood, as Greg Wood has his Pulse Graphix team. He's got a few guys up in there.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Justin Wilder is one of those drivers. As you heard, they did delay the green flag for 1 lap. Go back up to the front. So I ran with Jeremy in some official races here recently. That was kind of cool. Yeah, hang in there. Clear all black hell. Do it for Dale. Justin, do it for Dale. He's running 7th. He's having a good run. Let's go ahead and bring somebody in. Let's bring in Justin. Justin James. I'm trying to find out where I am. Justin James in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, man. What's up, James?
Man, you're having a good run, running 7th right now. What do you think it's going to take here to win? As everybody out here wants you to do it for Dale and get that victory at Daytona.
Well, no pressure, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's going to be a luck at the end, really. See how if we can get here and get up front and just kind of stay there.
I think teammates are going to play a big role here, and you guys have a pretty strong team out here today. You think that's going to be a big advantage for you at the end of this one?
Yeah, if they're around me, yeah, they'll push me to the front, no doubt. Or any one of us. There's 4 of us out here, so we'll take them to the house and we'll get a chance at the end.
They're wrecking under caution. Well,
Yeah.
well, I'll go out there and let you go back to work, and I'll probably bring somebody in later, get a top 3, get back up in the booth later tonight.
Heck yeah, go PGR.
So that is Justin Wilder, or just Wilder, however you want to put it. I don't know what just happened there, but that was crazy. We got to go back and take a look at it. What happened, guys? As Matt says, they're clearing black flags
Going green.
like crazy. We're going to go and take a look and see exactly what may have happened there. As I got to scroll through a bunch of stuff to even find it. Definitely craziness here tonight. So, let's see if this is it. Is this it? Alright, so this is under caution. Oh, the 8 just turns right. Takes out the 14. Oh, then the 37. Oh, tough luck. What happened there? Looks like the 8 might have had a little bit of a technical issue there. That's the only thing I could think of. Definitely a capable driver. I don't know how you managed to do that under caution, but that definitely is creating some issues here tonight. Let's see if we can pull in. The number 14, he got caught up in that one. Matthew, James in the booth, you got a copy? Matthew Francis, James in the booth, you got a copy?
Hey, James, how's it going? Yeah, I got one.
What's up, buddy? Looks like you just caught some bad luck under caution there.
Man, I would love to know what happened. I'm guessing he shifted down. I think he would probably done that before he just dove it into the wall. I don't know. Tore me up, though. I'm hoping it's not real bad.
Yeah, well, you guys are going back green, so I'm going to let you go, but I'll catch you later in the race.
All right, thank you.
So I wasn't quite sure when these guys were going to be going green after all that craziness, so I'm a little slacking here. As Jeremy Clapper jumps out to a big lead, that is not what they want to do. Jonathan Golden behind him, trying to catch up to him. Greg Wood in third. Aaron Van Dam sitting fourth. John Tips, I'll tell you what, the whole field single file till they get the big run on Jeremy. Then they're all going to blow on around him as the 86 is coming up to him. But I think they're teammates, so I think that the 86 is going to stay in line. That's going to bail out Jeremy right there. That right there, the 86 staying in line, because they could have blown the doors off right there, and nobody did. Oh, getting shaky. See, these big runs, they'll get scary here for these guys, as these guys will get big runs now that the field got so stretched out. So we'll get these groups. As Al is catching the first group, look how fast they're catching them. The big run here, these guys actually have to back off or find a place to take that run without running over the group. It's actually the second group they were catching up to. Can they catch the first group, these guys together? 2 by 2, they're not going to be able to do it as they're going around the 69 on the high side. These guys are going to look to fall in line. This little 3-car train right here has got it rolling. That 3-car train led by Mike Harper, Alfred Denny, and Justin Williams as they're picking up people in the back. Yeah, you know, here's the key. If you're riding with somebody good in these things, is if they hold the brake, if they drag the brake, they let the car behind them get to the bumper, that's how they're going to be faster. They have to pop that bubble. There's definitely a bubble between the 2 cars in these things. It makes it hard to pass by yourself because you can't get to the person behind them. But in order to eliminate that bubble, you have to drag the brake. It's the only way to eliminate it. You eliminate that bubble, you get hooked up nose to tail, and you have a good pusher, man, you guys are going to be flying. But as you've seen earlier, sometimes those pushes aren't so good, and these drivers turn the other one around. Mike Harper leading this second pack in 8th as the top 7 are running nose to tail. Jonathan Golden in the 86 in 2nd. Greg Wood in 3rd. Aaron Van Dam with a great run here in 4th. John Timms in the 77 running 5th. Todd in 6th. And Justin Wilder in that 7th position as they got lap cars falling in place. As we got George in the 65 falling to the back of that line. He'll be he's a couple laps down, so he won't be the first car 1 lap down. But I'll tell you what, there are some teammates running up in here. That number 3 and the 13 are both teammates. So if those 2 can get together, I'll be interested to see what they can make happen. As the 3 jumps to the top, maybe he saw that run, didn't like it. Or maybe he wants to go back to his teammate Levi, as Levi's in that second pack, gaining on these guys. Yay, you got it. You unlocked it, Matt. You know, the good thing is there's a lot of races in this series, so 1 bad finish isn't going to take you out of anything. I expect Matt to come back, have some strong finishes. It's a plate race. This is the lottery. Anybody who's running on the lead lap right now could win this thing. I don't even care if it's Kyle Harbin way back here or Bill Watkins. Kyle Harbin, I think, is the last car on the lead lap. He catches his caution right. Next caution right. He's right back up in the hunt. Anybody on the lead lap could win this thing. This is a roll of the dice. 41 laps in. We're almost to the halfway point already, guys. Almost halfway through this one. As the front pack was nose to tail, but they're getting a little crazy in the back part of it. So it's hard to believe, but we got 15 cars, 15 lead lap cars in this pack. But you look, these guys get racing side by side. Look, they're losing that pack as Dozer Dave is trying to lead this group. You're good, Matt. You'll get him next time. Levi's going to fall in line. Yeah, I think the biggest thing that bothers Levi here right now is the fact that he is behind the number 4. More than anything else. As Levi's actually falling back from this group. Let's see what Dozer Dave does with this run. As they're going to get a run up on this first group. As they're in their draft, will he take advantage of the run? Or will he just set back in line? Dozer Dave has some damage on the front of that 34. As the top line is forming. But not well enough, as this pack's going to go underneath the 5 and the 21. And go right around these guys. As we got a lap car the number 68 or 67 of John Day. Oh, 5 up into the wall. John Day did nothing wrong there, held his line. The 5 just got up into the wall. Well, right now it's just a matter of chess and learning the people you're running around. So I always call these, no matter how long these races are, this is a 100-lap race. It's 97 laps of practice, 3 laps of racing. That's what it breaks down to for the win. I mean, there's other little races going on throughout the race, like you have points and other little things. But for the most part, this is all about 97 laps of learning the people you're running around, figuring out where you need to be, positioning yourself around the right people, teammates, and going in the last 3 laps. I mean, you go it might be 5 laps in these ones, but like the trucks. Oh, yellow flag is out. As we are, I was thinking for a second there that it might have been another stage. Oh, but it isn't. The 83 gets squirrely. Harold crashes going around that lap car. Wow. Let's see if we can take another look at that one. That was some tough luck. Let's see if we can grab a different view. Let's watch this in slow motion. Yeah, this was a pretty wild one. He just got loose. He tried to turn it back down, got loose. 10 got into, oh man, what a mess. And he just, as we got teammates together, just stuck out a whole team right there as they clobber the wall. What a hit by all those drivers right there. Nowhere to go for anybody in the back behind him. Big wreck. All right, guys. What do you think of slow motion? Do you like slow motion? Slow motion is definitely fun. That looked great. That looked great in slow motion. I don't utilize it much, but it is working here tonight as our leader, Jeremy Clapper, down the pit road. Fuel strategy will play a role here tonight. I think he's going to have to make at least one more. Well, there's 70%. I'm not sure how far these can go. Let's see. He's got to make at least one more pit stop, if not 2. As we got a bunch of cars down pit road, and that gives the lead to Jonathan Golden. Now remember, we're only about, what, 15 laps? 15 laps from the next break. So it'd be interesting to see what role these guys are playing right now to the next segment, because they want to grab those bonus points. Those bonus points will come in real handy at the end of this one. Definitely. And look at Greg Wood sitting up there in that 3rd position. But let's see. Jonathan Golden. Oh yeah, he's in there. All right, let's pull in our race leader. Jonathan Golden, James in the booth, got a copy?
I'm here.
Man, you got that lead right now. How you feeling about it?
I'm doing really well. I'm having a good time with it.
Yeah, it looked like I mean, you could have taken advantage of that big run you had on Jeremy Clapper after that last caution flag, because you guys had a big run coming up to him, but you just kind of fell in line, seemed content where you were at. I mean, there's a lot of laps left in this thing.
That's really what I'm thinking. It's gotta finish the race to win the race.
Yeah, I was telling people during the broadcast that I feel like all these Dega and Daytona races, it's like this is a 100-lap race. It's like 97 laps of practice and 3 laps of racing.
I agree with that.
You're learning the people around you, figuring out, positioning yourself to make that last 3-lap run. Well, good run out here tonight, and let's see if you can get that number 86 into victory lane.
Thanks. Have a good night.
You too. So Jonathan with a good run out here. and that number 86 is he's going to be starting on point for this restart. So we're going to get the green flag. We'll be about, what, 3 laps to the halfway point. We'll be halfway through this thing. It's gone pretty quick. About like I expected. I figured it'd be about a 2-hour race. And it'll get a little dicier towards the end, guys. These guys will be fighting and trying to position themselves in position for victory here tonight. Let's see how this run goes here. Can they keep it clean? Greg Wood starting on the high side. Aaron Van Dam in the 3rd position. John Timms up to 4th, up on the high side in that number 77. Coming down for the pace car to drop down. Green flag is out as Jonathan gets a big jump. That's going to allow Greg Wood down. These guys are going to go ahead and just put it single file for now. Will Greg Wood try and take the lead? Greg Wood pulling up on the 86. Everybody else in tow as we got a hurt car down on the inside. Every lap's going to count for these guys as points are points. Get out, get that fixed, get back out here. It's a long race. Somebody else might wreck. As Greg Wood in 2nd, Aaron Van Dam in 3rd, John Timms in 4th. These guys are just nose to tail. 2nd pack, Mike Harper worked his way up to the 4th position, and Todd in that number 18 right behind him. Kevin in the number 31, and Justin Weiler in that number 3 and 8th. Right behind him, we got Dozer Dave in the 34 and Zachary Cleek up on the high side. Levi down on the bottom and Al up top. These guys are side by side here for 9th on back. These guys are battling it out. They got to get single file or the Spark Pack will pull away from them. So positioning themselves where they want to be right now is going to be extra crucial as Levi is pushing Dozer Dave. That might be a losing battle as Dave's got some damage on that number 34. I'm not sure how that's going to affect his ride as Levi is all over the back end of that 34 with a big push on the inside. Down the back straightaway, down into the front straightaway, side by side. Cleek up high, Dozer Dave on the bottom. No one making any ground here as the front pack is staying nose to tail. Nose to tail all the way back to the number 3 of Justin Wilder. Then it's all Wild behind Wilder as he leads the pack like the Pied Piper. The mice are behind him and they're going 3 wide. Al up to the high side. Doesn't want to be behind. Does not want to be behind the number 11 as they got contact. Contact a little bit further back. They're going to move back in the pack from that contact. That's actually going to clean that row up. These guys will actually be able to gain some ground now as it got a little hairy there. Jonathan Golden and Greg Wood actually gapping John Timms behind them as Timms and Mike Harper and Todd nose to tail, but they're reeling them back in. Nose to tail all the way back through this field to, let's see, is that Bill Watkins at the end of this pack? It is Bill Watkins. It's the last car on the lead lap in this pack. Back to 16th. So they're single file all the way through here. Justin Williams and the number 5 and the 88. Oh no, that isn't the 88. That was a lap car. So there's a couple different packs right now. It's kind of interesting how this one's working out. Aaron Van Dam. Oh, what happened to Aaron? Aaron all the way back to the 19th position. He's going to end up losing a lap. This pack's coming up on him quick. As they're all nose to tail, we're past the halfway point now. Jonathan Golden in first. Greg Wood in second. John Timms in third. Mike Harper in fourth. Todd Balliet, I'm going to have to ask him, in fifth. Down through 3 and 4. Still nose to tail. Nobody popping out. As we're going to get a stage break here on lap 60. These guys are racing to the stage point. Let's see. Zachary Cleek in that 10th position. And then it's a ways back to Clapper. So these guys, they might fight for position, but they're all in the bonus point spots. As Kyle Harbin in the number 9. Andrew in the 47. Justin Weiler up to 7th in the number 3. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry, I had to yell at my kids. Jonathan Golden in first. They should have been in bed already. Greg Wood in second. John Timms in third. Single file still through the field. Top 10, nose to tail, riding in line. Jeremy Clapper reeling these guys in the 95. Can he steal one of these bonus points positions as these guys are up on lap traffic? James Jones all the way back to 12th. Alfred Denny behind him. Justin Williams. Bill the Magnet Watkins. Levi just being patient, hanging out with Dozer Dave. Robert in the 88. Aaron Van Dam going that lap down. Aaron Van Dam, the first car, 1 lap down. He's going to be loving this caution if he can stay where he's at, because he's going to get that lap back as long as no one else goes a lap down before this one comes to yellow. But I do see a lap car further up. Is that Robert? Let's see if that's Robert. Nope. So right now, Van Dam looking pretty good to be the lucky dog, but he is falling back from this group. Aaron Van Dam is not able to stay with this group. I do know there's a lap car further back behind him working with these lead lap cars. Jonathan Golden, Greg Wood, John Timms, Mike Harper, Todd, all still the top 5. No changes as of now. 56 laps to go. Guys, what do you guys think? You think these guys are going to spread it out, or are they just going to ride it to the stage break on lap 60? What do you think? Tell me down in the chat what you guys think these drivers are going to do. As right now they're all being very patient, sitting in line. Anything could happen. This is the most patience I've seen out of this group. I do know one driver who probably try and figure out a way to make some room, make some spots, and that's going to be Jeremy Clapper. He could change all this. Yeah, there's a good chance. That 95 is going to try and make a move, though. He's just out of the bonus points. He's the last car in this little pack here. So he's the only one that really, truly has something to gain, because everybody else is getting some kind of point. Oh, it's a lap car. Hits the wall. 48 of Jim up into the wall, trying to stay out the way. 57 laps. 56 laps completed, coming to 57 laps completed this time by. Nose to tail, very patient group. Greg Wood looking like he was looking high. Checking to see if the 77 is going to go with him maybe. Feeling it out behind him. Well, but there are bonus points. So we're coming to the 60 lap stage break. So there are bonus points for the top 10. So how important are these bonus points to these guys? I mean, you can grab a couple extra bonus points here. It might make a big difference coming into the playoffs. Oh, big push back there as the 31 of Kevin Given pushes to the 18. So it's getting a little pushier back here. Oh, the 3 of Justin pops out of line. He's going to lose ground. Here's what Clapper needed as Clapper just gets in line. Oh, he drops back down. It's getting a little dicey, guys. Let's see what they're going to do. It's starting to get racy. How important are these points to these guys? We're about to find out. I think that 31 is looking pretty racy. He might be trying to push somebody to the front or find some help behind him. He definitely was pushing that 18 pretty hard here just a few laps ago. The 18 kind of looking around like he doesn't know what to do. 59 laps, so I don't know if it'll be at the end of lap 60 or at the beginning of lap 60. But we're going to find out as these guys cross the start-finish line to start lap 60. Jonathan Golden in the lead. Greg Wood in second. Tim's in third. Mike Harper in fourth. Todd in fifth. 77 looking as he's got a teammate behind him. He's in the ideal position if he wants to pop out. Got teammates all in a row right there, and they do. 77 attempts to the high side. He gets around Greg Wood. Greg Wood is going to try and protect it. The teammates did try and make the move. 4 on the back bumper of the 77 as they're coming to the break. Greg Wood and Tim side by side. Will Tim's get the spot, or will Greg Wood get it? As the 31's made ground. He's up to the 4th position. It's going to be Jonathan. Greg. Tim's got the spot. I believe. Yep, that's how they got him. Wow. Definitely some push, and it looks like the only one to lose a position there is the 18. At least in that first 6. So here is the break as we got Jonathan, Greg, John, Mike, Kevin, Todd, Andrew, Kyle, Harbin, Zachary Cleek, and Jeremy Clapper in the top 10, grabbing bonus points here tonight. That was wild. The 47, where is the 47 right here? Andrew, he gets that 7th position coming to the stage break as these guys are looking to pit. Yeah, there was definitely some pushes going there. Nobody made any ground, but I'll tell you what, that was good practice. That was good practice to come to the checkered flag here tonight. Yep, 31. Kevin did a great job, for sure. Kevin gained the most, I think, out of that push there. That worked out the best for him. He stayed on the bottom. Good run for Kevin coming up to that break. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I was reading a message. Smalling missed the race earlier. I guess he's on vacation. The 47 is one of the misfits. Okay, so he just so he just doesn't have the same paint scheme as some of them. All right, so Andrew in the 47 is going to come out front after this caution stop. The 07. Coming off pit road now. So Kyle Harbin also with a good stop in the 32. Greg Wood coming out third. He's got a little bit of damage on the side of that one, but I'm sure he's saving that fast repair because these guys might still need it. Okay. That's cool. Go talk to Greg Wood. He'll help you out with that. No, I'm just kidding. So Greg Wood and Kevin are going to be forming your second lane. And I know Greg, I don't think that Harbin has a team, but him and Greg have worked together a lot through a lot of different series. Actually, Kyle Harbin's one of the ones that helped find one of the founders of MDIRS, which ended up leading to MDI TV. As those guys are taking the waiver out, we're going to go green flag this time by. Alright, so we're gonna have less than 40 laps to go when we take the green flag. Who's gonna win this one? This is anyone's race. There's still 19 cars on the lead lap. Any one of those 19 cars could win this thing here tonight. I was wondering how everything was going to fit out. That Koolaid monster and the Premier logo actually look pretty good on that ticker. Alright guys, getting ready for the green flag. Next caution, I'm taking a bathroom break. As Andrew leads these guys to the green flag, Kevin needs to get up there and bunch it up. Alright, they got all bunched up good. Pace car is off.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. As Andrew winds it up. Oh, as the 31 tries to get down under Harbin. Harbin, having no communication as his mic has messed up his headset. So he's stuck up high because those guys probably would have worked with him here tonight. Side by side for fourth on back as these top three get single file. We're going to see a lot of that, I think, this stage. Right? I don't know if it's raining. I think I might be good there. I don't think it's raining out, but I got the headset on, so I can't hear anything around me. Because then I'd probably want to choke a couple kids every once in a while. Okay, joking. Oh! Bold move by the 32 of Harbin to get in front of that number 3 as he cuts down on the track. Single file all the way to 13th position. Where is Levi? Levi. Look at Levi. Quietly up to the 7th position as the 47 gets pushed up. That puts Greg Wood on point as Greg's going to get the lead with Kevin pushing him. Pulse Graphix Racing up to the front of the field. 1 and 2. We've had a lot of rain here lately. This has been a wet summer. But I think we're finally not getting some rain now. As the front of the field is all single file, the 47 goes all the way back. Where is he? Back to the 15th position. And he's still losing. Andrew in a tough position on his way to the back of this pack. Tough break as Justin bails him out. Justin lets him in. Right now, Greg Wood, Kevin, Jonathan, James Jones, Zachary Cleek, Levi, Dozer Dave, L, John Timms, and Kyle Harbin are your top 10. As we're coming down to 30 laps to go, guys. Okay, and is the 5 a teammate too? I'm still learning who's with who. Is the 5 a teammate also? Let's see. I get this look probably. Yeah, it's been crazy. And then I see all the floods down in the desert, which is pretty normal. The 5 definitely let. Okay, the 5 definitely let him in though. The 5, Justin, didn't try and take the run and get around him. He just kind of let him in and sat behind him. So that was a nice heads-up move by him. So teammates, Greg Wood and Kevin to the point. As Levi looks high, he can't go anywhere. There's the 3rd teammate. Levi sitting up there in that 6th position. Can he break his way into the top 5? I'll tell you what, that number 1 car, you have to watch out for at the end of this one. Levi will be a contender at the end of this one tonight. I promise you guys that. As long as he doesn't get caught in something stupid between here and there, that number 1 car is going to be fast at the end of this one. Ooh, the 31, a little squirrely behind Greg. I wonder what the temperatures are like. Is he getting enough air on that 31? Oh, there might be enough space between those two, so it might be all right. That's going to be a factor here, too, at the end of this one. How hard and how long do you push? How long can these cars push nose to tail to the end of this one without blowing up and overheating? As we're closing in on lap 70. These guys are in a single file line all the way through, even further back. Who's going to be the first one, and what lap do they start shaking up? I think once we get within 20 laps, these guys are going to start to get restless, especially the ones a little bit further back, and we're going to start seeing some 2x2 racing. It's fixed. Starting lap 70, coming to 30 laps to go this time by. Greg Wood in the lead, Kevin in second, Jonathan Golden in third. Wilder is sitting there. He's in the 11th spot. He's in a good position. And he's got Kyle Harbin. So Kyle Harbin, we've called the closer. We used to call him Kyle Harvick because he would close all the deals, especially at a track like this. So Kyle, the Kamikaze Kid, as they call him over on Beehive Media, is sitting there in the 10th position with Justin right behind him. Expect Kyle to make moves, and Justin will probably go with him. Mike, we know Mike Harper, he'll be trying to push his way up through the field. He's sitting in the 12th position, and the Magnet, look at the Magnet. He's worked his way up to 13th in that number 37 machine. Good job here. Well, unless they're pushing the whole time. If they are pushing the whole time, like when it comes down to it, I mean, these guys are going to have to push because it is hard to pass on these on a plate track. So we could run into some overheating issues at that point. So I'm curious. I'm curious if this group would be faster if Greg was behind the 31. Because Greg does have a little bit of damage on that number 13 machine right now. Yeah. We'll see. But the 31 laid back, so he might be running warm. I'm curious. Oh, yeah, no tape. I forgot. Yeah, no tape on the next gen car. I haven't run enough nose to tail on these things to see how the temperatures. I think Kevin was running warm. I know, I do too. I like the chess side of it. I like the planning and making your move at the right time. It's fun. I hate getting caught up in the garbage I get caught up in most of the time, but I definitely enjoy the chess side feel of plate racing because it's a little bit. People think of it as luck. There is a lot of chess involved. There is a lot of planning your runs. There is a certain amount of luck. But planning your moves, planning your runs at the end of this race, and when to take them is a big thing. And Dega and Daytona are totally different. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, they're just big tracks, plate tracks. They are totally different. Like, if you make a move, if you start making your move before turn 3, yeah, don't let anybody. He's got plenty of time. We're almost to 20 laps to go. He's got plenty of time. He is still in that 11th position. So, they are totally different. If you make that move before turn 3 at Talladega, you're going to get beat. That's too soon to make the move, especially if you're running with the trucks. You need to be working that pass, coming out of turn 4 and through the tri-oval because it's that long straight. If you wait till turn 3 at Daytona to make the move, you're making the move too late. And then you got NewGen. It's a whole different story. In reality, if you're the leader and you have some teammates with you and your teammates do not bail on you, I don't see you getting beat. Right now, I don't see how anybody's going to beat Greg Wood. If Greg can stay where he's at with a teammate behind him, I don't think anybody's going to beat Greg. Greg is in the best position. Wow, that's insane. So right before this, Levi was doing a 4 hours of Charlotte, the Charlotte road course. Him, Max, and this kid Ryan that started running with us. We're doing the... Sorry, my mic went off again. So what I was saying is Levi was doing the 4 hours of Charlotte right before this. Him, Max, and this new kid Ryan, they were running all together on the same team, so they were switching off. But that was kind of cool. I wouldn't mind doing... I want to do an endurance race sometimes. I don't know if I would do it on the channel and broadcast it, but I would definitely want to do it to run in one. I think it would be a blast. As these guys are coming up on lap traffic, that's the 53. Who is that? The 53 of Dave Bush. He's going to go up. Hi, Justin. What are you doing? Or not Justin, Kevin. What are you doing, Kevin? ...24 laps to go when they cross the line this time by. When is it time to go? That is the question you're asking right now. Is now too soon, which I think it is. But when do you need to start making your moves and pit stops? Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was cool watching those guys when I was getting ready and getting the overlays done. I needed to find a race to go in and test the overlays. Like I'm pointing at the overlays, like you guys can see me pointing, by the way. But I was at where the Koolaid monster is in Premiere. I was testing all these overlays, and I jumped in the race and was watching Levi and Max and them as pit stops have started. Oh, we got a wreck. Caution flag is going to come out.
Yellow flag is out.
Did the 3 make it through? He was close. Oh, he's down into the grass. Yeah, we could do it at Crandon. What about a 2-hour endurance race? I don't know if you can take gas there. If you could take gas at a track like Crandon in the street stock dirts, that would be an awesome endurance race. So Greg Wood in the lead is all chaos. Broke loose under pit stops there. This is going to be huge. This is going to let everybody take their pit stops now. Wow, this changes everything. This changes everything. We're going to see if we can figure out exactly what happened on this one. Oh, not far enough back. We need to go further back than that. Okay, let's move. We're going to go on board with Harbin. See if we can figure out exactly what happened. Oh, the 77 changed its mind. Oh, and got into Harbin. Oh, big hit by the 37. The 77 changed his mind and got up into Harbin. Scroll back a little bit, see if we can see some more of that. That was tough. Poor Harbin. The 77 looking like he's going to pit and then comes back up. I don't think he changed his mind. I think he was just trying to hang on to that draft as long as he could. Most of you watch is 100 laps. Well, you're going to be at 100 laps here tonight. Oh, wow. That changes everything here. That was a big, big, big one right there. let's see. That puts Levi up into the 5th position. Let's go ahead and bring in Levi. Actually, let's check one. Alright, I have Team Misfit. I'm just going through. Let's go ahead and bring in Levi. Levi, James in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Man, you've been quiet. It looks like you got a late start here tonight, and been quiet after running 4 hours at Charlotte and working your way up, and now you're up to the 5th position here. You feel pretty good about your chances with 22 laps to go, 21 laps to go?
Yeah. I got a little bit of, I think, bumper damage. Nothing with the radiator. So, stay in the draft and we're good.
Yeah, it looked like that caution might have been a little indecisiveness of the 77, or he's just trying to grab that draft and got back up into Kyle Harbin. That's kind of what it looked like happened there, man. But that was like the best time for you guys to get a caution.
Yeah. My plan was, once those guys went into pit for the pit cycle, right before the caution came out, I was going to side draft to 11 and get behind Greg and Kevin. But luckily got the caution. Now we're all fueled up and ready to race.
We'll go out there and get him, and Uncle Kenny reminds you that the gas pedal's on the right, and he's rooting for you.
I don't know what a gas pedal is.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
Alright, see ya.
So Levi in that number 1 machine, as he blinking. Oh, he's going to start blinking now of all times. He's been good all night, and now he's starting to blink. Oh, he's going to be cussing. We're going to be hearing language. We're going to be hearing language out that number 1 that he shouldn't be saying at his age right now. The Magnet, he's worked his way up to 7. Good job, Bill Watkins. Getting yourself up there. Running 7th. Hopefully you can get a good finish here tonight, as he hasn't been wrecked out yet. Green flag about to come out. Pace car in.
Green flag.
Green. Aaron Van Dam brings these guys to the green flag. 20 laps to go, and Aaron Van Dam is in the lead with Greg Wood behind him. Greg Wood almost like he's slowing down the bottom lane to let Kevin in. He is. He's slowing down the 86 to let Kevin in. Kevin gets in place. And where is Levi? Levi all the way to the back of the pack. Levi, where'd you go? Levi. Oh, Levi's signal. I think he died. I think Levi has lost connection right after we talked to him. Oh, tough luck for the kid. Wow, I jinxed him. My bad. I'm sorry, Levi. Aaron Van Dam in the lead. Kevin in 2nd. Greg Wood in 3rd. John Golden sitting in the 4th. And Bill the Magnet Watkins up to the 5th position with Dozer Dave right behind him. And look at who it is. The closer sitting in the 7th position. Kyle Harbin. Yeah, that's about what it sounded like, I'm sure, in Levi's room. I'm sure he's pissed. He needs a new computer. We need to start a GoFundMe for Levi to get a new computer. Who's down? Who's up for a GoFundMe for Levi? As L making moves on the high side. Don't count out that number 21, as he is a plate track driver. Most of those guys from Deep Racing. What's up, Zach? Did your computer just crash? What happened? What happened, Levi? We're going to start you a GoFundMe. We're going to start you a GoFundMe to get you a new computer. So far, Aaron Van Dam still in the lead. Greg Wood behind him. Aaron Van Dam, look, if you guys have watched the Southern Grown series, If you guys have watched the Southern Grown series, this number 99 of Aaron Van Dam has grown so much, but as I say that, hits the line, and every time I say that, he ends up wrecking. So I probably should stop. As Al has got the top side going, he's going to the front. Kevin can't push Van Dam fast enough. As Alfred Denny gonna jump down to the outside, or is he gonna stay up there with him? The 31. Save it, Aaron. Aaron sent down. He just couldn't get pushed the way he needed to. That allows the 21 of Al, the 10 of James, and the 11 of Zachary Cleek to pass the 31 of Kevin and the 13 of Greg Wood. Tough luck for those guys. Alfred Denny. Are you back out there, Levi? Oh, Levi did make it back out, and I think he's still on the lead lap. Levi is still on the lead lap. He's still got a chance here as we got 16 laps to go. This may be a blessing in disguise for Levi. These guys could very easily crash, as we've seen it almost happen right there. Zachary Cleek in the third position. Kevin in fourth. Greg Wood in fifth. Jonathan Golden in sixth. Dozer Dave sitting in seventh. The Magnet sitting in eighth. John Timms sitting in ninth. And Kyle Harbin, the closer, in the 10th position. That's our top 10. As we have 15 laps to go. Oh, you didn't pit? The 21 of Alfred. I thought you totally disconnected. That's why I thought you had lost a lap. I thought you totally just crapped out. Alfred Denny in the lead. James Jones in second. Zachary Cleek in third. Oh, you're probably going to get it. We got 15 laps to go. Greg Wood sitting in the 5th position. You know he doesn't want to sit there. You're probably going to get that caution. Alfred Denny on point. Dominating, from what I've heard, in the next gen cars and even in his other series. He has that, Blackwater Suds. Number 21 to the point. Remember, guys, you go to blackwatersuds.com. Use the promo code DEEPRACING, all capitals, and get yourself 10% off. Courtesy of Alfred Denny and Deep Racing. Yeah, throwing ice cube. Where is Clint Boyer when you need him? We need some spin gate right now. Look at the Magnet. The Magnet is actually sitting in a pretty good position back here in 8th. Bill Watkins, hoping to get a good finish here tonight, as he is the one that seems to catch all the bad luck all the time. Alfred Denny still leading the pack. James Jones in second. Zachary Cleek in third. These guys are nose to tail. I'm telling you, teammates are so crucial here tonight, as we have Al and James Jones, teammates, nose to tail, first and second. Yeah, that sucked. The pit stops definitely hurt. That wreck right there definitely hurt. Who do you got to win this thing at this point? I mean, this is going to get exciting as we're 12 laps to go. I'll tell you what, these guys need to be making deals. Making deals with other teams. I'm trying to figure out. So Zachary Cleek could play an important role in this one, as he's splitting up the two teams. Let's see. Golden isn't on any of those teams. So if you are, come on, number 3. Yeah, the number 3 is he's still running. Oh, got a little squirrely for everybody back there. I guarantee Uncle Kenny picked the winner right there. The car with the black wheels will definitely win this one here tonight. Black tires, not wheels. Tires. These guys are coming up on lap traffic. Big pack in front of him. Levi's part of that pack as he blinks out. He's up to the high side. He needs a caution. He needs it now. He needs to stay the first car one lap down. Oh, man. Now Andrew's the first car one lap down. Levi's definitely got damage on that number 1 machine. So we got 15 cars on the lead lap. Oh! Did we just have somebody sliding down to the inside? Al in the lead. James Jones in second. Zachary Cleek in third. What do you do? Who's making deals with the number 11 right now? That's what I want to know. And I'll tell you what, if you're Pulse Graphics, are you talking to Jonathan? I mean, there's so much going on right here. And Dozer Dave, you know he likes to push. That 86 might be in a good position to get a big push out of the Dozer right behind him. So much going on as the Magnet sitting at the back of the pack might be in the catbird seat if they get a little crazy. He could easily steal a top 3 here if they all wreck it with 9 laps to go. Alfred, heart's throbbing right now, beating a million miles per hour. Teammate James Jones behind him. Zachary Cleek in third. Kevin in fourth. Greg Wood in fifth. I don't know, but Wood's pretty valuable right now. Yep. Zachary in that third position. So, Greg Wood, if they could get the 86 to go with them, they'll look pretty good. If they can get those guys behind them to go. But you have to have 3 or more to go, I think, to make this work. Especially with the 2 teammates on the bottom side working together. James Jones in the 10, Al in the 21, teammates working together. That's going to be huge here. And we know Al can take a push. So you have to get 3 or more to move to the top side if you want a chance. Justin sitting way back. He might actually be in a pretty good position. He might be in the perfect position to steal an easy top 10 if these guys all dump it. 8 laps to go. Coming to 7 laps to go. Alfred Denny. Should we pull him in now? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that to him. He's got to be working with his teammate right now. Alfred Denny in the lead. James Jones in second. Is Al's wife out there? How nervous is he right now? How much sweat is pouring down his face? I know you're in the chat. You usually are. Somebody is. Poor Al. I want to know how sweaty he is right now. They're good. They should be good. They pitted with like 20-something laps, 70% fuel. I think they're good. I think everybody should be good the rest of the way. Six laps to go. Al in first, James in second, Zachary in third. No changes as these guys are planning their moves. Right now, their biggest thing is to get the 1 to go. They want 1 lap to go. That way they don't get a caution. They don't want a caution. None of these guys in the top 8 want the caution. Todd and Mike working nose to tail to try and catch them. Kyle Harbin in the 11th position trying to catch up to those guys. If they can work together, can they catch the leaders? How far back are they? Let me see. Oh, there's no way. They're 5 seconds back. They don't have enough time. They got to hope the leaders crash. These guys need a caution. Will Clint Boyer show up for the race with 5 laps to go? Alfred in first. James Jones in second. Zachary Cleek still in third. We should jump in Team Chatter and see what these guys are planning. That would be great. We know that Greg Wood and the 31 are definitely talking and making a plan. I can't pull in anybody right now. These guys are working way too hard. This is the point. This is the time. If we get a caution, I'm definitely pulling somebody in. We don't get a caution, well, then I'm pulling in the top 3 at the end of this thing. Hey guys, we will still be doing Pro 2 lights tonight after the conclusion of this race, so probably about 12:15 we should be going live for that. Eastern Standard Time. Alfred Denny in the lead. Is anybody going to make a move on him with 4 laps to go? They're coming to 3 to go. This next time by, I see Greg already planning. Look at Greg. This is the plan. This is what you got to do. Set back and get the run. That's what Greg's practicing right now. Uncle Kenny. You know, we've seen it. There could easily be a caution. These guys. So this is anybody under 2,500 I rating. This is considered a mid to beginner league. So there are a lot of guys with very low iRacing scores here and very little experience. Somebody could easily make a mistake pushing wrong right now. There could potentially be another caution with 3 laps to go. Why do you say that? Oh, Al almost lost the back end there. Al, experience, almost spun it coming out of turn 4. Why do you say the 99 and the 1 are morons? Oh, Greg gets into the 87, 86. It's getting dicey, 2 laps to go. Still the same top 3, no changes, actually in the top 8. Greg Wood slammed the 87, that breaks the group up. That's going to allow the 86 and the 34 and the 2, well, 37 to get a big run. As these guys are looking over Zachary. Cleek. Oh, Kevin gets the spot and bails on Greg. Greg's now got a battle by himself. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt Kevin, as Kevin's got no partner to push with. Zachary Cleek, that, oh man, that everything going now. Ford, Pulse Graphics, Alfred Denny in the money seat. James Jones in second. Kevin in third, as Zachary Cleek is closing in. Zachary Cleek looking above Kevin. Kevin waiting. Kevin's going to need to push. Cleek on his bumper. Oh, Cleek hooks him. Oh, and it hits Greg. Cleek wrecks Kevin. Alfred's going to drive to the victory. No challenge as his teammates behind him. Zachary Cleek in third. Will Cleek try and make a move? Cleek moves outside the 10. Nowhere to go. It's going to be Al, James, Zachary, Dozer Dave, Bill the Magnet Watkins with a top 5. Good finish for Bill. Greg Wood's going to roll across the start-finish line in 6th. Todd in 7th. Mike in 8th. Kyle Harbin in 10th. Kyle Harbin in 9th. Kevin finishes 10th. Tough finish for him. Clapper in 11th. Jonathan in 12th. Justin's going to bring it home 13th. George in 14th. Andrew in 15th. And Levi's going to bring it home 16th. Oh, he might gain a spot. Who knows? I think these guys are still racing. Wow. Definitely some drama in town here today. So we're going to bring in the top 3 for an interview. Teammates celebrating. Ooh. Levi hits Cleek. Definitely some tempers here tonight, I'm sure. All right, let's go find the best view of Cleek. All right, that's a good view. Let's go ahead and bring in Zachary Cleek for his interview. Make sure my headset's going to work. All right. Zachary Cleek, James in the booth. Got a copy? Man, what a good run here today. I know you got into Kevin there at the end. I know that's not exactly how you wanted to finish that one. You were trying to push him, but man, coming home in a podium finishes as you had a good run here tonight overall.
Yeah, this was definitely a fun experience, and you are right. I did not mean to end it like that. It is my first podium, but yeah, that always stinks when you get into somebody.
Well, definitely see all that time you're putting in, and you know, I've watched you grown a lot over at Southern Grown, and this is definitely a big victory for you, even though it's third. It's got to feel good.
Oh, it feels great. Feels great.
Well, anybody you want to talk to or say hello to or thank here tonight?
I'd like to appreciate my dad for watching. Sure he is. For you commentating, you always do a great job. And then I'm also thinking that birds aren't real. And the reason I did finish third was because of the Sasquatch semen.
Yeah. Well, have a good one, and thanks for coming out and putting on a show here tonight. And maybe this is a sign of more to come.
I hope. Hey, appreciate it, man.
Thank you, no problem. So that's our third place driver. Oh man, I forget. I gotta remember where I am. I'm so many different places and so many different groups. Where is? Oh, there it is. So we're gonna go ahead and move Zachary out, and we're gonna pull in James Jones. James Jones, James in the booth. Got a copy? James and James show now.
What's up?
What's up, buddy? And you got a second place finish, and I'll tell you what, Al had to be awfully excited that he had a teammate behind him at the end of that one.
Yeah, we made the plan. We had a plan at the end there. I was going to push him to the win. If they made a run on the outside, he was going to go up and block, and then we are going to just try to finish 1-2 no matter what it took. That was our goal.
Well, I know from experience that Al and the team that he normally runs on, Deep Racing, are absolutely phenomenal at plate tracks, and they get it down pretty good. So you probably couldn't ask for a better partner here tonight. Anybody you got to thank because you guys made that nice last-ditch run to take the lead away from Aaron Van Dam and Greg Wood?
No, when we got to that, when we were going, we said we were going to go up there. Earlier in the race, we got a 10-lap run where we closed like 5 seconds, and it was just me and him. So we knew we had the speed. So our plan was to go in early. We went in right before that pit or that caution, and then we were going to just kind of ride together and try to be the fastest on the thing and go high and push each other. Our plan was to meet up the last 50 laps and just go, and it worked out perfect. It was awesome.
I know in these cars, the back end's a little rounded. It's all about breaking that bubble and allowing the two cars to connect and keep pretty flush between the two cars, and you guys seem to do that really well here tonight. Anybody you want to thank?
Just my sponsors, Premier Roofing Exteriors. That's my best friend. He came in. He kind of like helps me. That's why I had this. That's the sponsor of the race. That's the sponsor of my car. I also want to thank my team manager, Santiago, Angel Santiago. He's also the league admin here, and he's the commissioner of the league, so he puts this stuff together. I appreciate that. I want to thank my other teammates, Josh Anderson and Matt Francis and Alfred. It's great to be on this team. It's fun. I learn a lot.
Yeah, definitely a fun group. Well, go out there and enjoy that podium finish, and I'm going to talk to the winner.
Thank you.
All right, Aaron, talk to Angel before you make any moves. It's the first race. It's a plate race. It's always going to get hectic. You know that. You've been in enough of them. You did a good job tonight, Aaron, overall. You really did. Well, here's our winner. No surprise here, as, I knew you were going to be one of the best plate track races in here. Al, congratulations on that victory here tonight.
Much. It's nice to be here in Victory Lane for once with James in the booth.
It's kind of funny because I was like, I totally promoted you like I would Deep Racing at any other time with the Blackwater Suds Ford Mustang there, and threw out your promo code.
Appreciate it.
They're feuding over here on the stream about the race with Aaron.
Yeah, there were some tempers flaring during the race.
Yeah, it's plate track racing. It gets a little hectic sometimes. It's just bigger. It's just a bigger short track. No, bigger mistakes. Littler mistakes equal bigger problems. But man, you had to love having your teammate on your bumper there, and he was telling me about the plan, and I said, that's typical deep fashion when you were talking about how to block and how to maintain what you guys had. And man, you guys had a good plan coming in here, and you guys had one hell of a run on the high side on that last run.
Yeah, I mean, that was all James. He was helping, just guiding us through it, making sure no one was getting something stacked up behind us, and we had the plan, and it just worked perfectly. And like you said, we had that run earlier, yeah, this is going to work. All we got to do is link up, and we'll be fine. And when we got linked up and just passed everybody on the outside, I said to him, I don't think anyone else is going to be able to do what we just did. We flew by them.
Yeah, you guys did a good job here tonight, and I'll tell you what, there was some bad luck out there, but it definitely helped the learning experience with some of these guys having 3 fast repairs here tonight, as you had to use a couple of them.
Yeah, it was not a great first stage for me with the stages, and we had some issues going in the first stage because the caution came out before it was going to end, and we tried to extend it, and then everything was all messed up with the orders, and so that's a learning experience for everyone, the admins. I've run a league where we use the stages, and it's tough, it's fun, but it's another layer to add on to the already tough to use user interface.
Oh, I remember all that with the commie. So anyway, anybody you want to thank here tonight, as I was gracefully sliding that in there?
Just teammates over at Cam Racing. This one's for Angel. Couldn't be here tonight. We said we are gonna 1-2 finish. We did it. There you go. And then all the guys at Deep. Can't forget them. Promo codes: Blackwater Suds, Old Timer Hat Company, and Circle B Diecast. Use Deep Racing on any of those sites. You'll save some money.
All right, brother. Good run here tonight, and thanks for putting on one hell of a show.
Thank you. Thanks for broadcasting.
No problem. So Al with the victory here tonight. Definitely a good run for him as he's going to go celebrate with his team. We're going to pull up tonight's finishing order. That is a good-looking car. By the way, Al does all his own paints. I think he did a beautiful job on that Mustang right there. That is a good-looking car. Let's go ahead and pull up tonight's results. As we got Al with the victory. Winner, the first winner of the season this year. Alfred Denny gets all the bragging rights. James Jones in second. Zachary Cleek in third. Dozer Dave with a solid finish in fourth. And the Magnet brings home a top 5. Greg Wood in 6th. Todd in 7th. Mike in 8th. Kyle Harvin in 9th. Kevin in 10th. Oh, I'm about to do them. I'm setting them up. I just didn't know how long this was going to be. Jeremy Clapper in 11th. John Golden in 12th. Justin Weidler in 13th. George in 14th. Andrew in 15th. Levi in 16th. Oh, I'm trying to read these names and I can't. We got Levi in 16th, George in 17th, Dave Bush in 18th, John Timms in 19th. I know that's not the finish he wanted. We have Robert in 20th, Aaron Van Dam 21st, Justin Williams 22nd, Lewis 23rd, Sid Butler 24th, Jim in 25th, James in 26th, Harold in 27th, Matthew 28th, John Day in 29th, Trevor in 30th, Chris Pendle, not the finish he was looking for. He's going to take it home 31st, and Matt rounding out the field in 32nd. Guys, what a great race here today. I'm going to go get some Pro 2 lights set up in Austin. I don't know if you've seen announcements, but I did say it was going to be 11:45 moving on before practice starts because I knew I had this series coming up. But guys, as always, until next time, which will be probably about 45 minutes, be safe and have a good night.